So this app was inspired by a hackathon put on by Hack Cleveland, which is a civic group dedicated to approaching social justice through a tech lens. And they sponsored a scope-a-thon in October of last year to address criminal justice reform issues in Cleveland. And we created a pitch and we won the scope-a-thon. And so through that we won seed funding from the Cleveland Foundation, and we were really off to the races after that. So I'm a PhD student at the Levin College, and I was connected with Professor Whitmer-Rich here at the Law College to talk more about how we could best map the experience of defendants in Cleveland. And it was Professor Whitmer-Rich's idea to create a practicum over the summer to map that experience with a group of students, as well as to hire an adjunct, Erica Cunliffe, who is the teacher for the course.
It was something very new, so unlike anything I'd ever contemplated doing, anything I'd ever done before. The idea of creating an app is way outside my wheelhouse. But what I liked about it was the idea that I'd be working with students, helping them to obtain information in a system that I've been practicing in for many, many years. I've been working with clients for years as they work their way through the criminal justice system, and they always have questions. They have questions that I can answer, that I can't answer. They're small questions, large questions. How do I get to the probation department? When do I come to court? What do I wear? How should I act? Just very small kinds of everyday questions that a lot of times I can't answer. And so I think for my clients, this app may end up democratizing the criminal justice system, allowing them access to information that they wouldn't otherwise have, or they'd have to be dependent on their lawyer to get.
Students were absolutely incredible. They took real ownership over their areas of work. Each student was assigned a focus area and presented a flow chart of what a defendant would experience, for example, in drug court or in Cleveland Municipal Court, and presented that flow chart, presented a PowerPoint to the class, and then also was asked to write a memo summarizing that experience, and then it will be kind of our job to translate that into a user-friendly app.
I worked with the juvenile system, so I got to go to juvenile court and actually get to see trials, arraignments, speak to a couple of the magistrates, and then also some of the county defenders. And doing that gave me the opportunity that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise in law school to actually go out, learn about an area of law, and then actually see that area be practiced.
I would say that it probably exposes students who may never have experienced aspects of the legal profession to areas that they may not have looked at, may not have been interested in, and it exposes them and maybe they become interested.
After the military, I did youth corrections for about a year, and getting to see the court side of that was awesome for me. I always saw the effect that going to the courtroom had on the kids after, and actually then seeing what was happening in the courtroom kind of gave me a better appreciation for not only the effect it has on the kids, but then the families as well.
Did a lot of the specialty docket work as far as drug court, veterans court. So I actually got to go to Judge John Russo's courtroom when he did veterans court. Sat in on a day's worth of their cases. Got to meet some of the vets that are there and see the softer side of the judges and the way that they kind of handle our most vulnerable in society.
Our inspiration for the app was Waze. And so just like Waze helps you navigate traffic, we hope that this app will help defendants navigate the criminal justice system.
To know that I was part of something that is hopefully helping and connecting people to the actual legal process, so they're not just getting thrown into the legal process, but they're actually participating in it as an active member.
The defendants are going to start speaking out for themselves. People are going to start asking questions and challenging, the way that things are stepped through now, and hopefully instead of going with the flow and going through the process, we'll get in there and ask for the things that are available instead of just getting pushed through. So the pride in the end would be empowering the client themselves to take their case and their future.